Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Techie Sugan. In this video, we are going to learn about what is first class function, why to implement first class function, and what is nested function and how to implement nested function. First, we are going to see with implementation of first class function. Let us go ahead with the example. We are supposed to check whether the given number is an odd number or not. So let us write a function is odd. And we are going to check whether this particular number n is the odd number or not. So let me write a condition if n modulo by 2 not equal to 0. If this condition is true, I will return my n value. And after this, let me call the function print is odd and I am going to pass the value. Here let us pass directly, and if you are executing this program, you can notice that the passed number is an odd number. So what happens? It is throwing the same value as your outputs. In case you are passing even number, what happens? Your condition will not be satisfied, so no value will be written from your function, so it will print none as your output. I hope so you are clear with this particular part of your program. And now what you are going to do is, now let us write one more program, and here I am going to accept a number from a user int input, and here let me mention enter number. And here what I am going to do is, I am going to check whether this particular number is an odd number or not. If I want to check again the same condition, no need of writing the same function again. You can make use of it. If at all you are new for module concept, I have given link in my description. Just go through it for your reference. If I want to make use of this particular module, first I should import the module by using command called import. So let us import first import, and what's my module name here? I have given is odd. So let me give odd as my module name. Now I import the particular module. I can make use of this function. So result assign odd dot, and what's my function name? Is odd, and I'll pass this value as my parameter. So what happened? Whenever your function is called, the module will be imported, the value will be accepted, and after this the value is passed to my function. Once the function call happens, it goes here and automatically it checks for a condition. If the number is not an odd number, what happens? It's going to throw you none as your output. So let me filter out this condition. If result not equal to none, let me print the result here. Clear? I hope so you're clear with it. Now let us execute this program. First let me execute this one, and after this, now let us execute your second file. I'll close this one. Now let me execute this particular file. You can notice that it is asking for an input. If I give 3 as my input, you can notice that the same value has been written. If at all I am giving some odd number as my, even number as my input, what happens? No output is going to be displayed. Since I have given my filter out condition, no output will be displayed here. I hope so you are clear with this one. And now I don't want to check the particular number is an odd number or not. Let me change the condition here. I want to check a list of values. Let me have a my list here, and this list consists of a list of value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear? I want to filter out all the odd numbers from a list. What can I do? Here, shall I pass my list as my parameter? If I am passing, so what happens? This particular isOr function can able to receive only one value at a time. If at all you are passing multiple values, this function cannot able to receive it. So what shall I do? Shall we change the receiving parameter of it? It is not possible. The reason is you are given access only for an implementation, where you can't able to change this particular module. This particular module is a program or someone else. It is not allowed for you to change the particular code. You can able to modify only here. So such kind of cases you can able to do it only by using first class function. So what you are going to do is, I am going to declare a function called diff my function as my function name, and this function is going to accept two parameters. Your first parameter is nothing but this particular function will be received as your first parameter, and your second parameter is your list. So let us modify here. This particular function called takes two parameter. Your first parameter is your function and second parameter is your list of value. I hope so you are clear with this. What you are doing is, normally you will pass value as my parameter to function, or a list of value as my parameter to function. Here what I am doing is, I am passing function to function. Clear? A function that takes any function as an argument is called first class function. So your my function is a function which takes other function is or as its parameter, and it takes one list as my parameter. Clear? So such kind of function which takes other function as a parameter is called first class function. If I am passing a function here, let me receive a function here and let me receive my list here. What I am going to do is, I am going to iterate element by element in my list, and I am going to find out the particular number is an odd number or not. For your list, for your result, what I am going to do is, let me declare list here, and here I am going to do iteration by using for loop for I in list. And here what I am going to do is, I am going to pass this each and every value to my function, and right now isOrder function is the name, is accessed with the name here as a function. So let me use fun of I. Clear? Here what I am going to do is, I am going to split each and every data and pass as my parameter to my function. So what happens here, this function call will be happen for each and every value, and it is going to throw you whether particular number is an odd number. If the particular value is not equal to none condition, I am writing for filtering here even result value. If it is there, what I am supposed to do is, I am supposed to append my result to my result. Clear? So what I am going to do is, let me do here as result dot append of val. I hope so you are clear with it. Just I am calling a function for each and every iteration and checking whether the particular number is the odd number. If it is the odd number, I am going to append to my result, and at the end let me return my result. Return result. Clear? Let me command this one. It is not required, and now let us print your result. Clear? I hope so you are clear with it. Let me repeat it again. I am going to call a function with two parameters. One is your function and other is your list. This will be received by two more variables here, and I am going to iterate data by data in your list. I am going to check, I am going to pass for this function. I am going to check whether the particular number is a odd number or not. If at all the number is an odd number, I am going to append to my list. Now let us execute this particular program. Just a minute, indentation issue. We will resolve it. Now let us execute it. You can notice that all the odd numbers has been displayed in your output. Clear? I hope so you are clear with how to implement first class function and what is the necessity of first class function. And now let us go to the next one, implementation of nested function. What is nested function? A function inside a function is called nested function. Let me declare a function def, and for our clarification let me give the function name as outer fun, and in this function let me initialize a variable name assign, and let me give name as Sugan. And what I am going to do is, I am going to declare one more function. Inside this function, the name of the function is inner function, and this particular function contains one more variable name, and let me give a name as Shakti. And what I am going to do is, I am going to print the value, print name. Clear? And after this, I am going to call this inner function, inner fun. Then let me print name again, print name. I hope so you are clear with it. And after completing all the operation, let me call my outer fun. Clear? I am writing a function with nested values. How does this function execute? What is the first line of execution? Your first line of execution is this particular outer function, and after this function call, automatically it will go to your outer function. It will be executed. After this, name will be initialized with Sugan. And what happens? This function will never be executed until you are calling the function. So what happens? Which is your fourth line of execution? Your inner function call is your fourth line of execution. After your inner function call, it goes up and the function will be called here. And after the function calls here, the value will be initialized to Shakti here. And what happens at your seventh line of execution? The data will be printed. This is the first data will be printed. And after this, all the operation of your inner function comes to the next line here. And what happens here? This outer function carries a value Sugan. So what happens here? Sugan is going to be printed. Clear? Now let me execute this. You can notice that your output will be displayed as Shakti Sugan, not Sugan Shakti. Clear? This is how the order of execution happens in your nested function. I hope so you are clear with what is first class function and where to implement it. and what is nested class function. If at all you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.